I'm an adult, take responsibility of basically my existence. But it was these experiences
and understanding and start to take responsibility of where we are when it comes.
He wants to take responsibility of the composting, so then it just takes a long time to happen because compost does happen.
So why do we need to take responsibility of our health? You know, in dentistry, we're taught to restore teeth. You know, we are given this list of
to sort of take responsibility for the churches for children within a 5-block radius. And wouldn't it be nice if they just moved the children around?
Own it and take responsibility of it, but at the same time, in the dynamic between the two, ask for.
I need to take responsibility of my health. So I went on the
that the healthy, vibrant systems take some of that responsibility on.
Where do you see, I mean, you went.
That lots of people in the organization take responsibility. And
what kind of country we want to be. A responsibility. Because a failure to take this opportunity to show the ability of
one new generation of pro-democracy Russians will have to take responsibility for the country, and we want to start.
In your organization, it is your responsibility to take care of them, make them feel safe, and they will naturally want to
need it. That's why it is so vital that each of us take responsibility for ourselves, that we communicate openly, and we be really.
Then we as citizens have to take the other side of the responsibility and truly become.
we have this awesome responsibility to take care of the children of our city. And she looked at me.
We build that capacity to take responsibility for our future and ownership of our democracy.
A great degree of responsibility. And so I take a slightly different view. I'm very sensitive to your concern.
Last night, NATO decided to take on the additional responsibility of protecting Libyan.
But to take on the responsibility of being Undersecretary of the Treasury for Domestic.
People who love living in the woods, you do take on a personal responsibility of making sure you're clearing hazardous fuels around your structure.
It's a sacrament, and it's probably some kind of a necessity to take responsibility, to love somebody.
You know, how do we take this awesome responsibility of stewarding the records of the Republic and making them
with the government and persuade them to take on some responsibility of actually coordinating or
aggressive, stalwart leaders in this country until you and all of your coworkers take responsibility for your union and
within one's own communities. And that's why, to take responsibility for some of the ideas I put out there, I'm doing that.
Well, unlike many other parts of the world where governments normally take responsibility for protecting refugees.
Just like every moment of our life is. We either choose to accept